What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Anno 2070. We're back here now in Eden, but just have a quick look at it because we're not staying in Eden. In fact, we do have lots of stuff to do as usual. The first thing is here in Mikan. So in Mikan, we do already have our building material production up and running over here. But what we really want to do on this island here is starting up our glass production. I've also sent one of my trading ships here with some ammunition, some weapons here, because of course once we start building something on an island, we also want to defend it. Some of you were asking why I was not just spamming towers everywhere. Well, first of all, they're bloody expensive, they really are, and second of all, why should I defend an island where there's nothing on it? If someone destroys a warehouse there, I can just rebuild really quickly. And in this case, I really just start with the defense once we actually need something to defend there. And in this case here, well, in Mikan, we now do need to defend something. So we want to have these harbor defense turrets. Here, the first one, I think 3 might be quite sufficient. So 2 here and I guess 1 here to have some decent defense. And we could also do something for going for a flag here that defends me against aircraft. So there are also going to be aircrafts, of course, and we definitely want to have something against that. Now, next up, what is next up is over here, our glass production. Why over here? Because we got lots of mining fields here, and that's what we want. And in fact, there are so many mining sites that I almost think like it's a waste to do mining or to do glass production here. But in this case, we have to do it. We use those 2 mining sites here for now. And then we go over here and then we have the basalt extraction. So produces granules. We already have that. Not on this island though, I think. We only have it for, we have the basalt extractors here, of course. So we do need more of them. In fact, like I think 3 more. They're doing something. They're producing a bit, or actually they produce quite a bit for the amount of space they need. So not really much space and producing a lot of that. So let's have 3 here. That should be sufficient for now. And as you can see, just a few fields here, a few farms, nothing too serious. We still have lots of space left. So let's have those fields, in here. Very good. That's 3 of them. Let's go down here again where we do need the limestone quarry. So we build 2 of them. And of course, we also do need a street going over there. Very good. Yeah, some eco balance and some energy we also need. So let's have 2 wind parks here and 1 weather control station to increase my balances here again. And we still have lots of building resources left, so we can still continue with our glass production. So we also want to have a street here for this guy, and then let's have a look. We do need the sand processing plant, so 3 should be sufficient for that, and that's it actually. Then we have the granules and we have the limestone, and with that we can start producing some glass. And for this, let's also have 3 glassworks here, so we still have the ability here to expand with another block of buildings then in both directions. And of course, let's also upgrade that depot once we have some more tools. And there they are. Very good. So now they're producing here some serious stuff. Let's go back. We do have a fire over here, and I think there's no fire station anywhere close. We have one over here, but none here. So in this case, yeah, let's build one, and I think I will need to get rid of a building there. Let's find the fire station real quick. How big is it? Okay, 2 buildings, that's... Oh, actually, it's 3 buildings, right? Nope, 2 buildings, very good. Let's get rid of both of them, and then we can build it here. It's probably... No, actually, it's not too late for this building there. So we can just go for it, and now have some fire protection here as well, which is going to include the monument over here then as well. That's pretty good, so that's a nice coincidence there. Very good. That's that. We do have lots of building materials in Eden. Let's have a look at my goods there real quick. Fish and tea is capped. Communicators and health food is also going up. So I think it's a good idea to just expand my city there a bit. We do have one of the monuments here. So there are going to be 2 monuments in the city. The first one is here in the Eco District, kind of. And the second one will be over here then in the tech district. We still have lots of tea there, which we're going to get rid of soon. So let's just have another district here then. We can get rid of those 2 tea plantations. And this is a depot. I'm also getting rid of this one. And probably just going to have another depot then over here for now, where we also will need a street. Just like that, very good. And then we have more space here for another district for my eco population. And we do have a main street here still as well, so we definitely want to incorporate that into that. And I just need to check if we have enough blocks then here for the houses. So that's the way. And then we go up here just a tiny bit and place it. Very good. And now we should actually be able to build 2 houses side by side. Very good. We can do that. Actually, we can't do that because we also need a street. I forgot the street in this case. So let's have it here. And then we can have a street here and also 2 houses coming together. And here's the main street. So the main street is then going up towards my community center here. So there are 2 streets connecting. Very good, that's it. And here we can have a few trees then later on. And here we can have now lots and lots of new buildings coming up in this regard. So like going up here. And we also want to have a theater here right away. And the information center, of course. And going up here where it ends then, kind of like the city. And where are my... There's the concert hall here. And there is one here, so we definitely want to have one closer here. Very good. And the information center, in fact, is far away, so we can have one big one here, taking into account everything. So here, I guess, is a good one. Yeah. And then the concert hall just beside it. Or, yeah, here. I think that's a better location for it, because we still have some buildings down here that are not being affected by a concert hall. And of course, we also want to affect them, just like that. And then we can still have some buildings here on the side. And then also, once again, a street going down here. And in here, we're going to have some trees or stuff like that. Perhaps going a street here to make this one complete. Very good. And then just a few more blocks of buildings going down here. And also here.
I'm way too nice a guy. That's what my brother Scorpio always says.
Okay, he's still not declaring war on me. I think he's a bit afraid there too. And more houses there. Very good. So many buildings that we can have here. And let's have a bigger block here. And that's the end of it, because we are now out of building modules. So let's just have some street connection here again for this new district. Also, let's get rid of that building there. And yeah, ornaments coming up then as well. In fact, let's actually have some ornaments now. How's the glass production looking? Let's have a quick look here. This one's not getting enough limestone. I'm a bit surprised there. So they're not producing enough. Not. Okay, very good. Then we need a 3rd limestone quarry. So actually, it might have been a good idea to have so many mining sites here. That's what we can use. And there we have another limestone quarry now.
Eco-balance degradation.
Very good. That should be good. Now, that's that. And we already have some glass here. That's good to see. So for that, since we don't want to use the glass in Mikan... Or do we? Let's have a look. Yes, actually the pasta production would need some glass, and we probably will have the pasta production here in Mikan, yeah, because we have both of the resources that we need. So we have the vegetables and the wheat. So for now I'm going to leave the glass here, and other than that, at some point I will just transport it then to Eden, because in course in Eden we also do need lots of glass then for the upgrades. Now we have the theater here, and let's just have a few ornaments. Let's have a look at them. We do have some street lights that we could use that make the whole street a bit, you know, brighter, as you can see. And we also have some banners that we could use here. How is it looking? Oh, that's a huge one though. And it's not a pretty sight to see the back of it, so it's not a good location here to have it. Perhaps there's something else. Oh, what is that? Now this is something more like it. And then we have 2 paths going through it, so people can watch it from all sides. And then probably some... Oh, what is that? No, we don't need that. Some benches or something like that. There's some... That's for the harbor area. And here we have some vegetation. Flower beds. Eden Initiative. Right, let's have it here. So there we have a bit of an... Someone's singing, do you hear that? Someone's singing in the theater. So we have at least that. We also have some fountains, as I can see. Some bigger ones here. They're actually looking pretty nice. So we can use them here in the center of those blocks there. And let's just build one. And just look at that. It looks like a beautiful little garden there. Amazing. I haven't seen them yet. Beautiful. What else do we have? Rainwater tank. Rainwater tank. Oh, that's a smaller one. And then we have, what's that? Tool shed. Harbor. Yeah, actually, let's use those plazas there for the blocks that we have here in the middle. They actually fit quite nicely in there. And beautify my town. Unfortunately, there's no attraction system like in Anno 1800. So ornaments are really just there for, well, ornaments. A beautiful look for the eyes there. And I really do like those parks there in the middle. Beautiful. So those are the only, that's I think the second tier of ornaments that we have here right now. So not really much. There would be other things like a street crossing that we could use here. As you can see. But I'm not going into too much detail on those guys there for now. Another street light. And this seems to be for an airport or something like that. We'll just see about that. But I really do like this gate here. And I also like those gardens there. And other than that, well, we could just use some more trees that we have. So in here, a little alley or something like that to make the whole town a bit greener. And also on this side here. Perhaps we're going to use something else on those places then. That's it for now in this case here. And beautification, of course, is something that we're doing then step by step when it comes to it. We still have some buildings here. We do have more building modules again. So let's have a few more houses that we can have here. Very good. And then also another bigger block here again. And a smaller block here. And oops, that's already the end of it again. So that's it for now, for real. That district is almost finished here anyway. Beautiful, more people coming to the town. Big. Now, next up, well, we still wait for resources to come in Mikan, because in Mikan we are starting with the next bigger production. Let's actually send my ship over here. We do need some tools though for Mikan, right? Yeah, we do have lots of building modules, but we do need tools, and we do have lots of tools in Eden. Also some wood. And that's it. Let's send the ship over here, and then we can start with the pasta production. While that is happening, I've already selected an island for the tycoons that we can have them. So this beauty here, we still need to... Oh no, I actually did it. And I really do like the name Megatron. So Megatron is going to be our capital, our second big city for the tycoons that we're going to have. It's over here because it's, first of all, offers a good amount of building space, and we also have lots of other islands around it, so we can start our own little production chains here then. And in this case, we still haven't gotten anything here in Megatron yet, but what we can do is, well, we can start with a bit of a building material production here. And for that, let's go for the mining sites. So we have two then side by side. Over there, I can see it already. Very good. We can use both of them here. What I want is the building module production that we have over here again. And don't worry, we are going to stop with those soon, because we don't need them endlessly, of course.
Registering energy shortage.
There we have those guys here. Also again with some basalt extractors. That we can use here. We also do need a wind park that I can have here. And, oh, it's actually going to be a close one with the tools. I don't think it's possible. 4, 6, 10, and 3, so it's not enough by 1. So let's send my trading ship back to Eden, get some more tools from it, and then we can start over there with the building production. I haven't unlocked the tycoons yet, so that is still something that we need to do. Now that's that. Over here, and I think it is time now to finally start with the next bigger production, which is the pasta dishes. And they need a grain farm, and then the flour mill, and vegetable farmhouse, right, produces vegetables, and well, then we get pasta out of it. So let's find a suitable spot for the wheat farm. Something we could have. Yeah, actually I think it will need lots of space, those wheat farms. So we can have them here. And then wheat farm. Why are there 2 wheat farms here? Or grain farms. Flour mill underwater. Yeah, it's an underwater one. Or it's for the rivers. Ah, it's for the rivers. Very good. Alrighty. So we can have one for the rivers and we can have one for the land. I think that's better. Let's have a look. So we do need 4 grain farm fields. And then again, there's the question, how big are they? I think they're going to be very big. Yes, they are huge. But since it's only 4, I think we can actually use 2 of them here side by side. Let's try this. That's definitely going to work. Can we have it here? Oh yes, that's even better then. Very good. Very good. So we can actually have another one here. Oh, that might be a close one though. Let's try it like so. That might actually be possible. It is possible. Very good. So we have 3 here. We do need a bit of energy once again. So let's have a wind park over here. We still have the space for it. And also probably here. Very good. And we still can use this one here. Probably need a street though. So we don't forget it. Very good. And then we can have more here. I have no idea how many of them we would need theoretically, so let's just have another one here, another one here. I only know that we have a big town, and for a big town you do need lots of food. And who doesn't like pasta, right? So we're going to need a lot of it. And we actually should have a street going through here then. Very good. Then we can actually have another one here. Looking a bit chaotic there, but I think it does the job. Oh, this is not going to work though. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 6 is a good number. Next up would be, I think, the vegetable farms, the farmhouses. We're going to have them on the other side of the whole town here, of the whole village, island, which is just here. And yes, we do need the tools. I should have sent them over here, so they should be here. Very good. More tools. I think we can place quite a few of them here. Yeah, that's definitely going to work. Very good, that's 2. And again, I want to have 6 of them, so we're going to have 2 more here. In this area here, that's 4, and then we're going to have 2 more here. And then we have 6 of those farmhouses here as well, and we can just expand on them then rather efficiently here. And then we have some space here, very good. Oh, that might actually have not been such a good idea. Oh, it's going to work. Very good. It's 5 here again. And then 5 more here. Very good. 6 farmhouses there as well. And we do need a weather control station as well, because usually if you build some farms here, you know, your eco balance is going down. So there we have everything here. And we can just use this depot here then for those 6 farms there. And we're going to have a second depot, this one here, for some farms here then. That's going to work. And since we have now 6, I think we will need 3 of those mills here, flour mills. Let's see where we can place them. Usually I like to have the production buildings then here in the harbor area, so let's do that. And it's going to be the only product that we produce here. Right, so on this side here we're going to have then the flour mills. Let's have 3 of them now. Big buildings, holy moly.
Eco balance. Values sinking.
And then we're going to have a depot here then
Energy shortage.
for those guys there. And oh, we also need energy again. It's constant battle with that one here. So let's have 2 right away so we don't have to hear it again. And then actually that's it. And then we can have those pasta productions here. And I'm going to start with 3 once again, and we'll just see how much it actually uses and if we need to build more of those guys here. But right now let's just keep the 3 of them on either side. We actually are swimming in money anyway, and then we can just spam more of them if we want to. What I also want to have is a few more tools then probably for that island there, because if we want to expand we do need more products, building materials. Now here we still need to deliver some building modules there and some tools, also very important, and probably some wood there for Megatron. Just over here, very good, so that's that. And since we still have a few building modules, let's see. Very good. For more tax income, obviously. And yeah, we can actually reduce the taxes for the eco workers, since first of all they're not paying that much, and second of all we want to get more eco employees. And right now we are literally swimming in those goods there. Fish is coming in there, so no problem. And tea is also looking good. Communicators is looking a bit bad there, so I will have to fix that for the communicators that we are producing on this island here. And just have a look at what the culprit here. We have lots of building materials. That's also good to see. So lots of things are happening. More production is coming up. We can actually, I think, no, we still can't do the bio drinks, even though they have been unlocked. And I have no idea what they're using right now. I think we need fruits or something like that. A new production chain. And then, of course, we are going underwater soon as well, since that is going to be important. Stay tuned.